Hello and welcome to a Warhammer Total War battle. Um, First off, this is just a little game versus Wiggy and myself, so we kind of got not really maxed up army stuff like that. We kind of just randomly chose stuff just to sort of have a feel for it. It's been a short while. My fraps wasn't working, so I now had to sort out new software. So this is why it's taking so long. And I've first also been enamoured with the single player campaign, and that's been a long time since I've been enamoured like that with a Total War campaign. So battles themselves, I haven't played any multiplayer battles apart from 2 with Wiggy. On this day we did this. This was a short while ago now. But like I said, I needed to get different software, and I managed to get OBS, which is quite nice because that also does streaming as well, which means I can start streaming again, and I can after about trying to sort out XSplit once more. And I can remove fraps due to this being open software, which is wonderful. So I'm going to come down and talk about my army a little bit now. We, I think, just has a very heavy, massive Chaos army. Fair enough. And I just sort of just went for some of the most OP Dwarven units. As you can see, we all got max rank as well. So it's one of those little play arounds. We see what's going on. We did stay in the valley. This to me is the valley in between the two things. Up here on top of the hill is to me on top of the hill. So this is why we also started massively just different. I was like, oh, okay. So as you can see, I've got 3 organ guns. I have 4 sets of slayers and several sets of these iron breakers. Also got some of the iron drakes here as well. The reason why I've got these, as you can see, also I'm getting a new graphics card, hopefully in a couple of months, because this Play-Doh is another reason why I haven't started doing many videos. And I've got so many nice 1v1s of heroes as well, which looks so cool, but they just look like Play-Doh in detail, as you can tell by foreground on the bottom left-hand side. But overall, the aesthetics are actually wonderful in terms of playing like this, so I don't feel too bad about doing these sort of videos in that regard. But as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. I actually completely have forgotten. They do look cool though. But yeah, I think I mentioned about I'm doing streaming again recently, and now that I've got this, and I generally am really enjoying the campaign. Truth be told, hand on heart, the Attila campaign, and even Age of Charlemagne, just kind of bored me. Like, it did, just a little bit. But this, no, like I said, I'm loving. Right, start off, got some iron drakes. Wiggy so nice said to me that he'll cut me a break and tell me that these can actually shoot over your men. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Despite being really enamoured of the campaign in this game, I've only done like 50... No, I'm on 63 turns now on my campaign. That is all I've done. On the plus side though, I'm looking to buy land and having my own house, so things are currently going okay, or interesting in my life. But right now, I don't really know what I've got set up here like this. I feel like I've got too many men here cutting onto this side. I can't really bring them up to sort of cover this side because I'll have high ground and come down here. And they have a couple of the big bosses here. Like we could got some other stuff, and you see a Chaos Giant. First time I've actually seen a Chaos Giant. They actually look pretty cool, despite Play-Doh. And of course the Aggro Shergoth. Come over here, he's got some of his artillery. We're going to see what they are. They are the wonderful hell cannons with, I'm going to say Chaos Halflings. I'm a dwarf, okay? Dwarfs don't fall to Chaos. Just saying. They do, but you know what I mean. This is his main wonderful hero, as you can see here. Mainly with his bulk of his actual, of his melee inventory are these Chaos Great Warriors. These Chaos Warriors with great weapons as well, I was meant to say. Got some of the Chosen here. You get Corn Berserkers in this game and things like that. I reckon that'd be kind of cool. Wiggy hasn't got it with them, sadly, but it's got some normal Chosen here. Again, more Chosen with the great weapons, and again, Chaos Warriors with more great weapons again. I was also tempted to use some great weapons myself, truth be told. Chaos Knight Lancers, and you've got a couple of his chariots here. No, I've not seen a Gore Beast in ages. It's a shame he looks so ugly on my screen. But the battle, I believe, is soon starting to commence. Actually, I think Wiggy brings up his artillery just a little bit more first. He's got slightly better range than me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back this up. I think he was quite confident in his army. I would be too. This is the first proper like 1v1 I've done. I was like, okay. Oh, well, a shame the organ cannons aren't actually as far range as the hell cannons he's got. No, yeah, they are called hell cannons. I am going to fast forward a little bit. I feel like I've done enough talking about general stuff now. I have to talk about life in the fast lane. Ooh. Of course, some fires are happening. This is also that I've got to be careful about because that obviously. So I was a little bit confused. It's been as I said, a short while, especially fighting artillery. And if he's artillery on a hill, I can't really face him, and I don't know what's good in Chaos. It's like one of those things that I just have to play. Chaos hasn't even risen yet on my campaign. I think they did. I think they have actually. I think I had that little speech of Chaos Rising. But obviously now that I have to pull back from the cannons, Wiggy's like, alright, I'm just going to march forward. However, soon he'll be in the range of my my organ guns. But still, this range, I think his range reached, yeah, way up to here. Like, it was crazy. But now he's bringing down these guys. If he brings them down too far, I can wrap around with these guys. It's not going to be too bad. Kind of got the Slayers on the right hand side here, because this is where the core of his big guys are. Oh, there you go, far from the organ guns. I do like organ cannons. It's crazy. The battle of 1,000 armies. 1,000 armies, 1,000 cannons. I know what I meant. Oh yeah, just stand back up again. Only about 1 or 2 died. Chaos. But as I noticed that these shooting up here and I pulled back my guys, I had no protection for my organ guns here. So I moved up these few orcs here and also dwarfs, and obviously got my my hero Fulgrim there. And here comes the big guy, so here comes the Slayers. Couple of satchels been charging, some explosions gone off, they're gonna hit into that line. Slayers are Slayers. I should send these guys in because, you know, there we go, Slayers. That's all we need in life. So as you can see, these guys are going to start and hit the get hit by the main wall of the Chaos Army. These guys here I'm going to sort of let hold off. They can try and kill them. Slayers can probably kill this guy pretty quick if I recall, and the Chaos Giant is now moving ever so slightly. As you can see here, these guys shooting over my men, which is absolutely wonderful. Sadly, however, they're doing very minimal damage due to the fact that they've got such high armor, but it's extra hitting because I've got quite a few of them. They're highly ranked up. It'll still do considerable damage. I can see more satchel charges got laid out here and starting to be a little bit more devastating. The core, well, there's a Slayer. I guess the Chaos has arrived. The Chaos, the Giant. No, it comes a little bit of magic. So here comes the core fire. Cannon's still firing quite strong. So 2 satchels gone off. I have to be careful here now, as you can see, because this these guys here are going to charge through me. Pretty might have thought of holding these guys back for a little bit. Fulgrim goes in now. I kind of got Fulgrim up here because he's going to have to hold like the cavalry charge. The cavalry charge I feel is going to be the most dangerous of everything. What I should have done here is I saw them charging, just move these 2 back. Maybe I had one there to take the sort of front of the orders hits, etc, etc, but kind of a little bit hit and miss. As you can see here, it's starting to break 2 of his main units, including his main general. The Slayers are starting to do quite a lot of damage to these guys, and as you can see I'm going to get a couple of Slayers against the Giant. Alright. And also I'm going to be careful with my fire drakes. This is when I have to start splitting them up just a little bit. When I do decide to actually start splitting them up. This battle's actually getting a lot easier watching this, and I swear it did in real life. I'm pretty sure this battle was actually quite close. So you can see now he's got his hero coming back in. I was like, whatever man, I got my Slayers. Slayers are still hacking onto this guy, it's going to be kind of painful. We've kind of got this right hand side by the looks of it, quite actually tight and easy. Managed to lose a few of my fire drakes here, it's a bit of a bummer. And these guys here as well. Now I've got these guys on the hill. So that does gladly mean a couple extra. Still got Fulgrim in the actual heart of the fight here fighting, but you are indeed, sir. These guys here I could probably commit, actually could bring them around, hit them from the rear, or even hit these guys from the rear, since these Iron Drakes here will be taking a massive beating from one of these Chaos Warriors, especially if they're great weapons. Over here, as you can see, we're starting to split up the Fire Drakes a little bit, trying to get some nice all-round fire upon them. The Iron Drakes, Iron Breakers even, my bad, doing quite well against the Chaos Warriors here. Also going to be careful with my Slayers here, they're going to get caught out by a routing army or a unit, which is going to come back into the fray. So this I need to be careful of. The plus side with Slayers, however, is they kind of fight till death, which is wonderful. Kind of got some units over here, as you can see, they are currently not being used for anything. Oh no, I used them to hunt down that little scaly knob there. There you go. Hopefully my Fire Drakes manage to do alright here against these. So I guess in melee it seems they're not doing too well, especially against the great weapons of the the chaos, but whoa, it's getting interesting. As you can see, I managed to break the right hand side. That's kind of wonderful. This is where the bulk of my actual force is now. As I said before, these iron breakers sadly gone. These guys I should have committed to the fight. This was sloppy of me, very sloppy. Got some guys over here who managed to break and get rid of the most of their cavalry, which is wonderful. Now we can sort of send guys and help the vote against this. We've got to worry about these guys as well. If I take these guys out, I can get the fire drakes ready. Iron drakes. Where do I keep getting fire drakes from? You get the iron drakes. Start focusing on these fights here. As you can see, I started to make a small wall here. Didn't really want to pursue them too much, although the artillery is something that I really need to be careful of and remove as soon as possible. But as soon as Wiggy is kind of on the warpath, blood for the blood god, and all of that wonderful rubbish against the dwarven knight. So he's going to just come straight in here and hit me as fast and hard as he can, which I ain't going to complain about. But at the same time, now he's opened up my side here. So once these guys manage to break, hopefully I'm smart enough to get these guys here to come in from the flank. Here, as you can see, we're just chasing down a few of the routed units and just dedicating a few men just to sort of end the annoying ones that could pop up here and there. However, I do feel like the okay, that did damage. Kind of looking back at it, what I should now just kind of move these up and try to hit the cannons as quickly as possible. Alright, Fulgrim. I am hoping so much that this recording has worked. And you see, I have started to move the guys slightly on the side, but I'm not dedicating them to the fight, which is highly stupid of me currently. This is where I need to have most of my men hitting them from the rear. There we go. Get them hitting them from the rear and all that wonderful stuff. Also just throwing a bunch of satchels in there. Yes, my slayers have made it. So it's now going to delay their fighting, or their artillery of barges, that little bit extra, which would be very nice indeed. Managed to do a little bit here. These slayers hopefully are going to hold up and manage to kill these guys here. Should have bring these fire drakes down really. But as you can see, this is the bulk of the chaos force which is left now. I still have Fulgrim. Fulgrim comes in, obviously, like a boss. Takes them down. Follow behind with some iron breakers. The additional fire breakers up here. Sadly, however, the slayers are kind of weakened and, I guess, worn and all of that. So I'll split them up. I got these slayers here just to fight off these chaos chosen. They are chosen. They are chosen with great weapons. Well, I had these couple slayers to come down here and wail on the artillery and hope I manage to break and get rid of these guys sooner rather than later, so to speak. Although they've got a couple of daemons here on the back, so. And of course, I'm going to be very careful of this hitting the wrong place. Tanked it! So now with that wonderful bit sorted and out of the way, we have only got to worry about one area, and that is up here. That is left, of course, these slayers don't manage to do it. Although you've got about 7 slayers, 7? Against one halfling. Hellcat, wait! Alright, I forgot about that. I think I remember that. She was like, alright, then bring it on. Yeah. Thank you. Oh. Oh, the Arkan Sledmen, I can't even follow them like that. But now, as you can see, it's just the final push into it all. I've been Carpus. I hope you have enjoyed my exhibition of Play-Doh. Ah! And I, of course, will see you next time. I like how I ended it with like 50 odd seconds to go. I'll hit fast forward. You know how this goes. They can win. Sorted. Wonderful. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed. And upgrade of hardware Hopefully soon to come. The latest it will come will be July the 7th. Which is about 4 or 5. About 4 videos away, give or take. I've been Carpus. I hope to God that this worked. And I'll see you next time.